Hey you guys, Heike Yates here. And if you know me, some people do, you know I love to be very organized. I love having things in order so I can find things, as in if you take out a cup out of the cupboard, I would like to have it back so I know exactly where it is and I can use it when I need it to, so I don't have to look around and find things. And I am German. I don't know if that has anything to do with my cleanliness or organization. But when I grew up in Germany, there was always the Saturday morning cleaning day, the get everything in order day. So you spend your whole day organizing, cleaning, doing the laundry, and putting your house in order so Sunday you could rest. And Monday you would start your work day, and then you start this whole thing all over again. So every Saturday, and that was something that's really ingrained in me, that when I moved here to the States about 30 years ago, my husband at that time was getting annoyed with me that I am going every Saturday. I was like, yes, we need to clean, we need to organize, we need to make sure that everything is in place for the future week to come. Which then turned out into, I spent all Saturday doing cleaning and organizing and housekeeping, but I wasn't having any fun. So all this organizing and all these putting things in place just took away from me having fun. Now, maybe that's the German in me, but it makes me feel really happy. It makes me feel just very relieved. Now, when I look back at what fun I missed out on, I would not want to do this again. And you know why? Because it's so much more fun to hang out with people, enjoy company, planning adventures, going out for cool dinners and enjoy life, going for a bike ride. But all this would just weigh down on me and wouldn't let me be free to emotionally feel that, because I felt so guilty. If I wasn't doing this, then the world go fall apart, or God knows what. The dirty gods would get me and take me down with them into the abyss of uncleanliness and disorganization. But really, when I think back about it, I feel that it was really making me unhappy, almost to the point where I felt frozen in that rigid behavior that I was raised with. It took me years to figure out a better way to get all these chores done. And when I talk about clear the clutter in your life, and I talk about this in my planner, the Clear the Clutter Planner, how you can get a better result by being more organized and getting rid of things that have no place in your life. So today I want you to look or think about your inbox. Your inbox, as in not the mailman that brings the snail mail, which sometimes we do get some, but the mail that's in your inbox on your computer. Okay? When I talk to other friends, they go, I have hundreds of emails that I haven't even looked at, read yet. God knows if I'm going to get to this. And then they take those emails that they've never read and maybe put them in some folders for the read to later. And you're thinking, oh yeah, I'm going to get to this. I'm going to get to this. But let's be honest, it just gets more and more and bigger. And you have these thousands of emails that nobody reads. And eventually you just clear out your clutter in your inbox. And what happens? You haven't learned anything. You haven't connected with anybody. You have not taken advantage of any offers because you're just too cluttered in your inbox. And you're missing out on the fun because you may feel obligated that you have to read all these mails. You have to get back into that inbox, or you feel guilty for actually erasing those emails and never read them, which happened to me the other day. I send out a newsletter to my different groups, and one of my client is a very important person in the government, and I had sent out an email that had to do with lifestyle and nutrition. And I said, well, did you read that email I sent? It was perfect for him to address his issues. And he said, well, what do you think? I'm getting thousands of emails. I don't have time to read your email. First, I was like, oh my God, he's not reading my email. I felt hurt. I felt that I am not contributing any value to his inbox, to his life. Now, when I heard that he had thousands of emails, I said, well, have you thought about that? Any email has a unsubscribe button of things you don't want to have, the things that you really don't care. Somebody put you on somebody's email list, or you were just being polite and saying, oh yeah, you know what, just send me your email, and you really don't read it. And it's not good for people that us, like myself, sending out newsletters and nobody reads them, or let's say not nobody, of course, but let's say half the people read them. I want to know what my audience likes, what they would really like to read. But if the inbox is bogged down to emptiness and you have no room for anything, whoa, I find this is super stressful, don't you? That's why I created my Clear the Clutter planner, to start clearing the clutter. And if you go back, and I'll post the link above in this post, you can learn more about how you can free up time by being more efficient and effective in what you do in everyday life, and cutting down on all those noises that you don't want to have. So for today's assignment, I would like you to go to your inbox. I want you to look at them and see how long you've backdated them. Go through the ones that you know, keep those. Go slowly through them, and at the bottom of the emails that you don't recognize, well, they probably are spam anyways. It may have not ended up in your spam folder, but mark those, take them out, delete them. Yesterday I did that and I deleted everything that was a year old. 1 year old. I didn't want to hurt somebody's feelings, or I said, I'm going to get to and read it. So clear out the clutter in your inbox. I want you to think that letting go of the extra mail or the extra clutter in your inbox will make you feel so much at ease. It will be organized. It will be timely. And you don't need to read an article that's been posted a year ago, because it's probably been regurgitated somewhere. So, assignment for today, go ahead, and if you have more than one email, we all do, pick the one that you look at the least, where all the junk goes that you don't look at, you kind of forget about it, or maybe even just delete that email. If you don't need it, why have it? So, let me know how your assignment goes, and if you want to know more how to organize your life to free it up for other things that you like to do, or maybe never get to, Clear the Clutter Planner may be the way for you. So, thanks for staying with me tonight, and I'll see you tomorrow. Ciao, clear the clutter.